this one lady in particular really stands in my mind, where she was about 80, really small, probably about 4'8". I'm like, oh, what a really sweet little old lady. I wonder where she's been.
P. Diddy's.
And then, on point.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Although, hang on, isn't it strange thanking? I always find this...
Just manners.
Yeah, I know, but I meant not... hang on, isn't it strange thanking? I meant, is it... Isn't it strange being so nice to people? Isn't it strange thanking at the start?
Yeah.
Because I don't...
Because we don't know how it's going to go.
Me. And then you go, if this is a fucking shit heap...
Yeah.
I've already wasted my thank you. Do I then retract that?
What? You feel free to retract at any stage.
Is that
imagine that?
Am I able to do that at the end?
I fucking hate it.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Let's set the tone.
It's a good point, though, isn't it? But it's you. Okay, well, let's. I won't thank you for coming on. Here we are.
Yes,
let's just leave it like
that's
that.
the thing. Why would
Let's
you
just
thank me? Maybe
and
thank you for coming here.
So it begins.
Yeah,
yeah.
fine.
This is year zero.
This will be a fair joust. I can sense it.
I instantly, I love the way that you're dressed. There's lots going on. There's dinosaurs on your chest. There's lots of rings. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, the rings are they're a new look.
Are they?
Yeah, I'm trying out.
Well, this is an interesting thing. Were you frightened when you first put them on? Or because that's a real choice? Because you look like a dwarf that's done well. Do you know what I mean? Like, but it's... when you see, like, it's because I'm watching...
You look like a dwarf that's done well.
I mean, in, like, Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
But it's...
It was a polite way of saying, this guest, you look like Gimli wearing rings.
Yeah,
yes.
but do you know, it looked like you found a really prosperous mountain.
Yes.
And...
it's because precious.
But it's because I'm watching Lord of the Rings at the minute, and I'm sort of getting that kind of, like... It's a bit...
Are you all right, Dan? Yeah, good. I'm glad you are.
And you're still... And thanks for coming, by the way.
Hey,
the point I'm making...
Can I retract my thanks for being here now that you've called me a well-off dwarf?
Are you a confident man, is what I'm trying to say?
I think the cloak I've got on today is confident.
Okay, I like that, yeah.
Like, I have to... Thinking about coming on, meeting Russell Howard, I'm like, right, what cloak am I wearing today?
But seriously, do you sort of...
Yeah, seriously.
That's interesting. What the you...
Am I going to show Russell everything?
Yeah.
Am I going to choose what to show Russell? Am I going to choose something that I haven't even shown, i.e. the rings and the chain and thing that I've tried at home?
Yeah, man.
And I go, well, but I really like these things.
I like them
comfy.
as well. And you look like a man who's very comfortable in your own skin. And I like that.
Yeah, today's skin, I'm comfortable.
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Until it becomes uncomfortable in a room.
Sure.
But I like also those moments of being uncomfortable.
Okay.
I sort of thrive in those uncomfortable moments, almost awkward moments.
Right.
When people try and fill silences.
My mum does that. She can't
just sit in it.
Can't sit in it.
Yeah,
and she'll talk about what she's doing. I just load in the dishwasher, and that's where the forks
She's
go.
a babber, is she?
She is.
She's a proper babber.
No fooling me.
Oh, whereabouts in Babtown you from?
So my family's from Midsummer Norton.
Oh my goodness me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're proper Bristolian.
Radder, man.
Oh my goodness. I've got a mate from Bristol. Have you tried his sausages? It's not a euphemism.
No. Who is it?
His name's Ollie. He's got a Jolly Oggen Sausage Company, and this is not a planned plug.
Yeah.
It's just the only bloke, two people I know from Bristol.
Are they, what kind of sausages? Like, they proper, like, farm sausages? Because I find...
They're like pigs.
Yeah, but...
Pig sausage.
But proper sausages.
Yeah, proper.
I struggle with. I kind of need manky...
What, you like the shitty Richmonds?
I think I do.
Oh.
Yeah, because whenever someone goes, these are proper sandwiches, and you realise, it's just too rich for me. Nah.
What about a Savoy?
Don't mind a Savoy.
Yeah.
If the choice, I would have a battered sausage over a Savoy.
Yeah. What about a battered Savoy?
Oh, he played for Harlequins.
Pardon?
That's how you know him.
Who?
Ollie.
Fuck me. Does he come out with just random...
Man.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I like this, Dad.
Double
Dad,
detective.
I like this.
True detective.
Yeah, good.
Now
he was an old teammate of mine. Yeah, sorry, yeah.
And now he's a sausage flogger, which
now
is not a euphemism.
He is a sausage flogger.
Yeah.
A highly regarded sausage flogger.
Yeah, nice.
Gazillionaire sausage flogger.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
What is your first brilliant thing?
Oh, right. Let's get this out in the open. The first thing is Japanese toilets.
Oh, well, there you go. That's a huge start. Phenomenal things.
And the reason... Have you been to Japan?
I have.
Have you experienced the Japanese toilets?
Unbelievable. The thing that blows my mind about them is, for the people at home who don't know, there's buttons and things like they're heated for a start. So straight away, the welcoming that your cheeks get is phenomenal.
Heated in a way that you're happy with.
Correct.
Not in the way where we get it over here.
Oh, there's no torture.
You've just gone into a toilet and the toilet seat is still warm because someone's just been in there for half an hour having a shit.
Yeah.
That's not a nice heated seat.
No, it's
You
not.
go, oh my God. They've got someone who's just been in here has got pins and needles from sitting on their phone for half an hour and the stench in here is abysmal.
Yeah, yeah.
But
None of
these
that.
Japanese toilets, they're heated to perfection and they're just wonderful. The things
It
a
probably
Japanese...
makes your little asshole go,
Yeah, just freeze it up.
which starts the whole process.
It's like Japanese toilets are like doing poppers. That's what it happens to your arsehole. Just really freeze it up. Is that play on?
No,
It's probably not going to make it.
No, that's making it.
Yeah, that is definitely making it. You know, poppers. Fucking hell, the things poppers have done to my arsehole, just wonderful.
Well, see, I've heard tell of it, but I've never taken it. I mean, just for fear what would fall out.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
We're going to a party tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah, but it's my wife's 40th. Like, I think, do you know what I mean? Imagine if she catches me with poppers. What?
Hey,
huh?
let's make it memorable.
yeah, exactly.
You know, you're not forgetting that in a hurry.
But so, and it isn't just the heat. We should point out.
Oh,
the
it's
Japanese
the heat.
toilet. That's the beginning.
That is the beginning. You also get. I've not got an issue with it. I'm fine. You know, when you're in a public toilet and the cubicles are next to each other.
Yeah.
And you sort of get in there, and sometimes you're reluctant because someone's either side of you. You're reluctant to just let go.
Yeah.
So you're like just holding on. Actually, I don't want this to be too loud, unless it's an organised game of battle shits between you and a couple of mates.
Yeah.
Then you're a little bit. But I love
the phrase organised. like not just
Have you never done
impromptu. Yeah, no.
Hi guys, it's battle shits time.
Well, it's Wednesday.
Here we are now. Who's winning so far? So usually, boys, I'm fine. I'll just let it all out. Everyone shits. It's fine. But it's got a discretionary button on it, so it plays like either C music
or death metal.
You name it, it plays it. It's fine. And then the jets of water.
The sound, otohime.
Otohime.
It's the name of the sound function it has.
It doesn't.
Really?
I don't never heard that.
Translates as sound princess.
Oh.
But that also sounds like a drug dealer saying yes. Do you know what I mean? Sand princess. It's sand. So it's a sound.
I really like Dan. Dan,
he's wonderful.
Do you just go everywhere with Dan?
I'd like that. But
For that information to just crop up whenever you want it. That's Dan,
But
you're great.
he's been like that. And what I would say, and I've said it before, I'll say it again, he was ahead of the curve on Jimmy Savile. So there's everything. He knows. Like,
I've said it before.
Mate.
I will say it again. What a sentence to follow.
But he did, but because the day that Jimmy Savile died, everyone was like, oh, it's really sad. Dan was the only person I know that was like, that guy was a monster. He was breaking into prisons and having sex with people. We were like, what are you talking about? Not Jimmy. 2 years later, bang.
Huge.
So to get back to these
Japanese
marvelous
toilets.
things.
Yeah.
So do you want to describe what happened with the stream of water?
Yeah, so, I went for, with the B-day.
Yeah.
The B-day, where you get off the toilet and then you go to the one next to it. You're like, well, that's a bit of a... Sometimes it's really hard because I also get pins and needles on the toilet, the amount of time I spend on it. So then actually moving from one seat to the other, I'm like, it's a bit of a ball ache here.
Yeah.
Whereas this Japanese one, you just got the buttons. You've got either, is it front wash?
Yeah. You get a front, you get a back.
You can get front wash, usually for the females that just want to wash from a wee. And then you've got back wash, which isn't someone spitting in your arsehole. Let's just clear that up in case that is the case.
Yeah. It's not like Fanta with a little bit of spittle in it.
It's not cold either.
No, it's not.
It's heated water.
It's just right.
Squirting directly into the anus.
Yeah.
And It is wonderful.
It's beyond wonderful. Do you know what blows my mind about it? Is it always locates it. So if you move slightly,
Yeah.
it will find the chocolate starfish without fail. It's incredible, and you want to know how's it doing it. Is there a tiny sort of genetically modified elephant down there, just and just sort of blowing it? But it
Hang on a minute. We can't just pass by the tiny little elephant that every time I go to Japan now, or go on this. I'm now
You're gonna
thinking
look.
an
Yeah, yeah.
elephant is fucking me, basically.
well, he's not, but he's just
Fellatio.
it's just so gentle though.
Yeah.
That's what I like. But it's such a window into the sort of mindset of the Japanese. It's like, right, how can we perfect everything?
Oh, they were the culture, the Japanese culture, unbelievable. When I went there for
What
the
were you
World
doing out
Cup
there?
in
Oh, wow.
2019,
Wow.
and
Where was this in the interviews?
Oh,
Do you know, I mean, you're just talking about rugby, not one of you
oh,
talking about
well,
how
they ask
clean.
boring questions, don't they? They're just, oh.
But you know, how
What's
you
the
feel about
opposition like? Well, who gives a fuck? Ask me about my toilet. Like, who cares what Italy are like? Just
you
look.
could eat your dinner off my ass.
And it was like just the most incredible experience. We not just for the tournament itself, but we got to the final. We lost in the final. It's heartbreaking, but I still left there and went, I've had the time of my life. That
Yeah.
was probably up there with one of the best moments in my career, that whole period out in Japan, because of the experience of the culture,
Yeah.
how completely different it is from what we've experienced over here.
But also, it's within a childhood dream
Yeah.
that you're playing in, the World Cup for your
Yeah.
country, and you feel so. What I love about Japan is that there's no help. There's no kind of here's an English translation. Do you know what I mean? You are just in this very foreign culture to an English person, and you just have to figure it out. And it's so nice and so rare that happens, speaking English, that there isn't something to kind of go, this is what it actually means.
Yeah. I loved it. Just
Yeah.
absolutely loved it. And the toilet for me, sort of, there was also a moment with the toilet that sticks in my mind, where during that tournament we'd get a wake up call at 5 o'clock in the morning. Bang, 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 bang. And I'm like, fucking hell, who's that? And it was the team manager and drug testers. So they can come at any time. Yeah, that's the whole point. Random drug testing to check everyone's clean and all that lot. I was like, for fuck's sake, it's like first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm a good 5 or 6 movement through the bowels guy during a day. Don't know how many times are you moving?
Probably the same, yes.
Yeah.
Certainly just before a gig.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, definitely.
do you get nervous poo before a gig?
I like to be cleansed.
Oh,
And I would imagine there isn't a performer who isn't the same. Like certainly every comic I know. I imagine Beyonce drops her guts before she goes out. I bet she does. Google that, Dan. But do you know what I mean? Like,
can we just
but you do.
can we
yeah.
just get that picture of Beyonce dropping her guts?
Yeah, I bet she's got some music playing just to cover up that sound. But do you know
What
what I
was
mean?
it? What was the sound of the toilet again? Osh.
Otohime.
Yeah,
Otohime.
exactly.
She's got Otohime covering her undercarriage.
You need to get the princess out.
Um,
The sound princess.
It says here I can't perform at my best until I've dropped the kids off.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. It's like shoes falling out of a loft sometimes. In it, Jay. Jay, in it. Jay. Jay, in it. Jay.
I had no idea this was going this way. So yeah, the drug testers have turned up, and I've said, look, I can give you a sample, a urine sample,
Yeah.
but I need a poo as well, and it's not my first time where I've had a poo and given a urine sample, but this one was particularly awkward because the drug tester didn't speak a word of English.
Oh, God.
so
So you
it
had
was
to explain that through mime.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
And so it's right, let's get down to it then. I was like, fucking hell, here we go again. Take my place in my hotel Japanese toilet, the throne. Like, wonderful. I was like, well, at least I'm going to do it in style. This is nice.
Yeah. Where's the tester?
Well, that was the next part. I've taken my seat. I've got my cup to put my urine sample in. And the rules of testing are they have to see the urine come from the penis into the cup, because there's been all sorts of stories where people have used fake penises, different people's urine, all that lot. So they have to see it directly go into the cup. But I'm obviously sat on the shitter, and the Japanese guy stood up, and then I'm watching him slowly crouch down to where the same height as my nutsack is. And he's, I'd say, about 2 foot away from my nutsack. And actually what was to then follow was we'd been out for a team meal the night before, which, strangely enough, we managed to go to a Mexican restaurant in Japan, in Tokyo. And I went, well, you can imagine then what was to follow as my first poo the morning after a Mexican.
And the funny thing about when you eat Mexican food, certainly from a sound point of view, your ass does sound like it's doing that mariachi tune. Do you know what I mean? It's like... So you're dropping out.
That is exactly what was happening.
And he's sort of leaning down like a sort of a caddy trying to assess a green.
Yeah, and I can slowly...
How are you able to go in that moment? Do you not feel like sort of a weird... Like, I don't think I've ever... I mean, I haven't put myself in that position, but to have somebody kind of just waiting, like a sort of like a wicket keeper, but do you know what I mean? Do you not feel a bit weird?
I don't know. I think it's happened so many times to me before.
If you had to do it before every gig,
if you were drug
get
testing,
used to it,
mate. But if they were testing comedians for drugs before gigs, do you know what I mean?
There's going
to be a lot of like, and the gig's off.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? It's just like,
well, you get out there. Again. This guy's not funny anymore. He's really not funny anymore. What's going on here?
He's walking around in circles and he's on his phone.
The comedy circuit is too clean.
Well, I love what a phenomenal start. So, well, absolutely, there's nothing wrong with that. Japanese toilets, great. Now, will they ever make it to the UK? Why? A bit like VAR, that's everywhere now.
I did look into getting one in the house.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, after that tournament, I went back and the first thing I described to my wife was the love for these toilets. And she couldn't quite get her head round justifying spending about 15 grand just to have a toilet installed. Not even the bathroom, it's just the toilet.
But has she used one?
She has used one, yes.
And so was she out during Japan?
She came out for 4 days.
Well, and was that the first thing that you said? Oh, seriously, get on there.
Come here.
Yeah.
Come here. She's like, what? Like, I know you've missed me. I went, no, just get in the toilet.
Yeah.
I don't want you. Just fucking try this out.
Treat it. Yeah.
In fact, drink a litre of water, wait for it to kick in, get back in the toilet. And then just keep going back.
You're outside. Huh? My mum was the same. She spent ages in this hotel in Tokyo. Just loved it. Just loved hanging. Just hanging out in a hotel, wearing the kimono. Just like she just loved. My mum's quite short as well, so she just felt she felt like she was in her proper home.
Presumably the front one.
I didn't ask. Do you know what I mean?
You didn't ask your mum if the front washer really.
No, I just didn't like the image.
Funnily enough, you haven't asked that.
No. I just sort of like because I think so visually, and then straight away, as soon as you've said that now, it would feel a bit like sort of Brian Blessed in Drizzle. Do you know what I mean? It's just all kind of all the... Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not... And I can't have that. And you've done that.
Yeah, I definitely have.
What's next? What's your next brilliant thing?
Oh, fuck. I thought I brought it with me. I did bring it with me. My next brilliant thing was my Eric Cantona football card.
Ooh. Are you a United fan?
No.
Okay.
Not in the slightest.
Right. Well, explain why it means so much.
I'm like a 4-year-old Brighton fan.
Okay. What is the significance of this Cantona football card?
Twofold, threefold, maybe. It's not folded. It's like pristine. Oh, actually, maybe it is a little bit scuffed now. I bought it off my son, my eldest son, for a £5. He charged me a £5 for this card.
How old was he?
He was 10.
Good business.
Really good. Hard negotiation as well.
Yeah, exactly.
But I finally managed to get it for a £5. And him and his brother, they're mad for football cards at the minute. They're loving it. It's really connecting them, actually. Nice.
How old are they?
5 and 10.
Right, lovely.
So they're loving it. Although it's connecting them, but also causing some of their biggest fights. You know,
which in a way is another connection.
Which is great. Yeah, I'm like, all for it. Just do it in the corner and stop trying to flog me Cole Palmer. Not interested.
Really? Not?
Yeah, as good as he is, brilliant. He's not Cantona. I'll only take any Cantona cards you get. All right, that's fine. And the reason is I loved Cantona growing up. Well, I wasn't a big football fan, but I just loved him as a character, the way he played the game, the way he didn't really give a fuck. But he did give a fuck because he wouldn't have been as good a footballer as he was if he didn't work hard and care about that, but just his persona. And then the moment that personified it for me was when he two-footed the fan in the crowd. And I went, I want to be him. I want to be that man that is capable of running all the way across a football pitch and then two-footing a fan in the chest.
Yeah.
Now, I had a bit of a weird upbringing,
Yeah.
but that really, he epitomised what I wanted to be.
What was it about that you wanted to have this sort of courage to fight back? What is it?
I think maybe it was because that moment made him sort of real,
Okay.
made him more
It's
human.
like a flawed hero.
Yeah, it made him more
Yeah.
human. Like, actually, he's an incredible footballer. But in that moment, he snapped like anyone else can
So it's a bit like Zidane, similar thing with the headbutt.
with the headbutt.
And I think I'm probably butchering this quote, but he afterwards they said, "Why do you do this?" And he said, "You all think I'm God, but I'm not God." And he kind of left it at that. And again, French footballers just have that way of, it's a bit like Cantona and the fisherman and what?
Trawler.
Can you find that quote?
The
Just
seagulls follow the trawler because they believe it will drop fish.
that's it. So what was it like as a fellow sportsman? I guess you just liked his authenticity.
I just loved his persona, his attitude towards it, his individuality, but also not to the point that it never came across detrimental to the team. He always
Yes.
cared about the team,
And the team always talk about him in glowing.
yeah. But he was himself. You could see that he was just authentic to himself within a team environment, and that's something that I've always been like, well, being part of a team is important, but you can't just put everyone in the same bracket
Yes.
and expect everyone to be the same and follow suit. It's how can we make everyone thrive in a team environment by putting a big emphasis on people being themselves, being comfortable in their skin, being who they want to be, as long as it's from a place of love and not being detrimental to the goal of the team, whatever team that is you're in, whether it's a sports specific team or work or whatever unit that you're a part of. You want people to feel comfortable in their own skin.
When you're sort of in like high functioning teams, are there sort of additional help? Do you have additional help to kind of, like you say, get the best out of everybody? Because presumably there is no stone unturned these days.
These days, no. Like they're trying to cover all bases because everyone's now gotten to a level, pretty much throughout sport, but in rugby, everyone's gotten to a level where everyone knows everything. So what's the next 1%, 2% that you can tap into to then get on top of the opposition with that? But coming through early doors in rugby, there was never those sort of things around. It was like, just fucking get on with it.
Yeah.
Find your own way.
Yeah.
Which I think had its benefits, because maybe we've gone too far the other way now, where we're sort of going to the point of spoon feeding a lot of the new generation coming through, and then they're struggling to think for themselves. They're struggling to stand on their own 2 feet and be like, this is who I am, this is what I stand for. And they become this sort of, feels a bit robotic, like you're just going to churn out the next lot. And it's like, this is similar to football.
I was just thinking that there are less and less mavericks.
But that, I think I had who did I speak to about this the other day? Jimmy Bullard. I was talking to him about. I said, "What do you think about the football that's played these days?" He said, "I love it. I love what Pep's done, the system that's in place, and the attacking flair and all that." I went, but I don't really see that many flair players anymore. I don't see that many individuals doing a bit of skill, because they're all set in this.
Well, like Letitia, for example.
Yeah, just going off the cuff and banging it. And Cole Palmer is probably one that is now at the minute sort of leading the way there. But I was like, you don't really see anyone. And it's the same with my 10-year-old who plays football. They're all trying to copy Pep and do this system and play within the system that works. But you're like, where's the individuality? Where's the taking on the man one-on-one? Where's the...
Yeah, well, what's funny about that is that presumably all of that takes place on like TikTok and YouTube. So there's mad technical skills, but you don't really see them in games.
No.
But like you say, the thing that sometimes gets the crowd off their seat is that player, a bit like Cantona, that chip. Do you remember that chip he did against Sunderland? Like,
Unbelievable.
he should really have played it down the right to Beckham.
And he would have
but
been
it was-
bollocked by Pep Guardiola for not doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah. But it was just like, I'm just going to dink it. But the turn, it's really interesting. Like if you, I do when I do arenas, I do them in the round because then instead of like we always thought to perform it like Cantona, so you do that kind of slow kind of turn at the crowd. So whenever I did an arena, I was thinking Cantona post that goal against Sunderland.
At any point in any of your arena tours,
Yeah.
did you consider taking it to
somebody.
the next level and 2-footing someone in the face?
No, it's
Because with
interesting.
that round, surely it would have made it easier as well.
Yeah,
you know, you've
it
got a bigger selection.
It would have done. I think the thing is, see, my relationship with stuff, that's why I was interested asking you, because, like, sometimes I have a really bad temper on stage, and then I'll say appalling things, and they might work in the heat of the moment, but then I feel afterwards, I'm like, ugh. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I was interested into why you thought that was the moment with Cantona. Do you not think he felt regret? Well, obviously he didn't. From
Well,
the
he
quote.
didn't. No.
But
No. He
But
probably
arguably,
did.
Joe, judging from your own career, you
Well, you'd say that I've probably followed suit in
yeah.
in certain things. And yeah, there's been many a time where I've done something on the field or said something on the field that in the heat of the moment, like you just described really well, that you go, yeah, that's play on.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And then you get off of it and you go, what the fuck? What did I do that for?
Yeah.
What am I doing it? And then
Is that because you're just in the game and your utter focus is winning? Do you think?
Yes and no. I think it's always been a fight with me that I've never felt particularly good at rugby,
Right.
and I've always felt world class at making other people shit at it.
Right.
And you know, like
It's sort of like Dennis Rodman said that famously about basketball, that he realised that his skill was rebounds, and it was like the ugly thing. And
Yeah.
he thought, I'm going to make art out of the ugly. And
Right.
it was that thing of going, I'll be so good at getting rebounds that I'll make that.
yeah, that sounds a little bit more skillful than the shithousery that I've attempted over the last 17 years.
Let's pause for 1 second, because shithousery is a phenomenal word, isn't it? it like, I love it. Like trying to explain the word shithousery to, as I have recently, people from Norway and Sweden. Do you know what I mean? The look of
Go on,
confusion.
talk us through that one.
Well, it just doesn't work.
No.
Do you know what I mean? I was like,
Your house is shit.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is this?
what is the next thing?
just quickly,
Yeah.
shithouse.
Oh, shithousery.
Go on.
Shithouse comes from Liverpool in the 1960s.
Right.
What, all of them?
Scouse slang was shithouse, where it comes from, the word.
Surely
that's-
it comes from saying your house is shit. What?
Shit.
A shithouse is a toilet.
Oh, I see.
So, and is it shithousery as in the kind of nonsense that you would scream when you're on the toilet? Is it that?
A shithouse rat is like a term of abuse for a rat that lives in a toilet.
Okay.
From there,
There's
the-
probably
Yeah, but most rats live in a toilet. There's not like posh rats, are there?
not in Japan. They got lasers.
Oh, there you go.
that just shoot them. There's a button that, like, if there's any kind of rodent near you,
Gone.
So then the shithouse rat, a person is a shithouse. Shortened it to that, and then shithousery is the behaviour of someone who is a rat that lives in a toilet.
Dictionary
What about
corner,
being
man.
built like a brick shithouse?
Very good.
That's more of a
well, that
more
means
of a
you-
descriptive, isn't it? You'd argue that's more positive than being a shithouse.
But that probably means that the toilet is so well built that it can survive the wind.
because
So,
most shithouses were built
corrugated iron, I reckon.
Wool.
Very good. And there was a wolf that would try and blow them down, I believe. What's the next brilliant thing?
The next one I've got is Rufio.
From the Peter Pan?
No, my dog, who's dead.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh yeah, he's died. Yeah, he's dead.
What breed?
He was a black Labrador,
Nice.
and he was probably my first. That's hard to say with my wife. He was my second love.
Yeah. How old was he when he died?
He was 5. I want to say 5, 6, maybe
Oh,
7.
God, so he was
5. We'll go with 5. Pick 5.
Oh, Matt.
It sounds cuter, doesn't it?
So he was super young. What happened?
It was mental, actually. He came in like out of breath one night, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And his stomach was massive, and we had chickens at the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh God, I know he's like a really lovely dog, really tame and thingy, but you know that animal instinct. Has he
Yeah.
gone and massacred the chickens?"
Yeah.
So I've gone down. He's panting away. I've gone down to the chicken run, and they're fucking decimated. They're everywhere. Heads here, body parts there, like wing there. I'm like, what the fuck? But then there'd been loads that had been dragged out, and it was like, actually, Rufio couldn't have done this.
Yeah.
It was a fox. Fox, come in,
Yeah.
massacred them, and then just buggered off. Rufio, I was like, right, we've got to get him to a vet. Took him to the vet. They said we got to put him under and do surgery. I went, of course you have. And I was there for hours, all night. They were like, "Oh, doing this, doing that." I was like, "Right, okay, fine." And he had a twisted stomach, and they had to get in, and
Yeah.
you get it in a bigger breed, usually in horses as well. They've got a thing for getting twisted stomachs or something. And then it got to about 1 o'clock in the morning. They said he's going to need a blood transfusion, and I'm like, "Fucking hell, this is wild."
Yeah.
So they said, but then there's no taxis about that we can get from Caterham to Tunbridge Wells. I said, well, just give me the address. I'll go pick up the blood. Went to Caterham, the emergency vets, picked up the blood, took it back to the van, got in the van. They call. They said, mate, he's really struggling. We're not sure. What do you want to do? If we want to try and give him a chance, we need to send him up to London, all that like that. Turns out they can't tell you. We think you should put. Have you got dogs? Have you had that?
Yeah, well, I have a dog now, and we had a 14-year-old who, we had put down, but it was.
But they can't tell you.
Yeah, you have to make.
You have to make the decision. They give you all
Yeah.
the information. It's like, doesn't sound good, mate. Just let him go. And they were like, right, okay, you sure? I was like, yeah, no worries. So I got out the van, went back to the receptionist, gave her the blood. I was like, we don't need that anymore. And she's like, oh. And I've got back in the van, and for years before that, when people's animals would die, their cat or their dog, I'd always be like, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, mate, but do you know what I mean? It's just an animal.
Yeah,
just crack on, like you can get another one, all
Yeah.
that lot. So I'd always been a bit like that. And then I got in this van and wailed.
Yeah, yeah.
Just bawled my eyes out and rang my wife and said, she'd lost the plot. And then and I was just there for a good half hour. I was like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like,
Yeah.
just thinking, but it was my boy, it was my Rufio.
Yeah.
And then I went back to the Tunbridge Wells vets where it was. And they came out, gave me his, what's it called? Collar.
Yeah.
And that
Oh,
lot, we said, really sorry, but and I was sat there for a few more minutes. And then someone else came back out and then went, hi, Mr. Marler. Would you like to settle the invoice this evening, or would you prefer to come back tomorrow? I went, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
We'd obviously, in our infancy as dog owners, we didn't bother with pet insurance.
Right.
So the moral of the story is, look after your dogs, love them,
And get insurance.
and fucking make sure you get insurance, or you end up paying 10 grand to kill your dog.
Yeah.
And that really, really burnt a hole, not just in my heart, but also my wallet.
Yeah, man. I know exactly what you mean. That wail. I remember the first month after our dog passed away, I was really inconsolable, and I hated. Do you know what I hated most? I hated my brain in that moment, because my brain would just keep niggling at me and making me cry and making me upset. It wasn't giving me nice memories. It was giving me like images, and like that's what fascinated me about it, was like how mean your brain can be to you when you're going through something sad. Do you know what I mean?
I'm so glad that I'm not glad you felt this pain. I'm sorry that you have felt that pain.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad that, like, what the fuck? We're sitting here talking about dead animals, and you go, Do you know? It still crosses my mind, but I'm like, well, I can't deny how I felt about
Yeah.
an animal. There was a proper connection. I've got 4 kids now.
Yeah.
Don't have a connection with them whatsoever.
But it's funny though, isn't it? It's that thing of it really calls into question like it. I mean, I've got a little son. I can't imagine what happens if something terrible happens to them, because it's just like you say, it's just an animal, and yet it's not. It feels like, do you know what it feels like owning a dog? It feels like they're a baby forever, and so you're always carrying them, or you always, our dog used to sleep at the end of our bed. He was like the ring bearer at our wedding. Like when we got married.
How did he do that?
He didn't really.
With dignity.
But when there was this beautiful moment when we said I do. My dog, genuine, Dan will back me up. My dog went and just gipped.
What?
Very
Sorry.
tiny. Yeah.
Was the like
he was being
he
sick.
doesn't mean that.
No, it was like it was
just
like he was
picture him going,
appalled.
he doesn't mean I do. He's definitely going to leave you.
Well, it was more that he was appalled that we had chosen each other. Like, and he was like, "Why am I not part of this process?"
This is bollocks.
Yeah,
from you two. This is
but
bollocks.
particularly with my wife, it felt like he was, like even when you go to bed, just being able to, if your dog sleeps on at the bottom of your bed, just that stroke.
Yeah.
And there's like, I still miss being able to put my 4 fingers sort of on my dog's chest and just kind of, he loved it and I loved it, and it's impossible to not stroke your dog and not feel real calm,
Those last few sentences could definitely be used out of context.
Yeah, oh sure.
Stroking in your bed,
Yep.
using the 4 fingers
Yep.
under there, and
Yep.
you go like that, and it immediately sent my mind dirty.
Yeah.
It immediately did. And then I had to stop myself from interrupting and going, hang on a minute, are we talking about your dead dog, or are we talking about finger blasting your wife?
No.
Which would be really inappropriate if I had have said that
Yeah.
and interrupted and said that, but I didn't, so I held back.
Thanks
and
for
I
that.
didn't say that because it was a moment that we were talking about
was
our love for
tender.
our animals.
And what's lovely as well, and as soon as you started mentioning finger blasting, I started thinking about them rings like that, and just thought, oh Jesus Christ.
Which is mainly the real reason I've started wearing them.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Well, it's not my choice, it's
Yeah.
my wife's choice. It's
But
insistent.
okay,
Anyway,
fine.
maybe
What's your next thing? What's your next
cool.
thing? But thanks for sharing that. I hope it wasn't too sad.
No, it wasn't, but that was a good 5,
It's a truth.
6 years ago,
Yeah, man.
and I would say there's not a week that goes by that he's not mentioned
Yeah.
or thought about.
Yeah.
You've got another dog now.
We've got 3 other dogs.
Oh, right.
We sort of
Names?
Bean Juanito, who was his best mate. So we had 3 dogs. We had Cozy, Rufio, and Bean Juanito. And
Yeah, he's right to laugh at you. I know you're a big fella, but you can't be shouting that in a field. Bean Juanito.
oh right,
Oh.
you're laughing at that. I thought you were laughing at my dog dying.
Oh no.
No.
Because I was then going to go, Dan, you're a real piece of shit.
Bean Juanito.
You're the piece of shit. You've got a dog, Bean Juanito. Why have you called it Bean Juanito?
Well, originally I wanted to call him Pockets because that was another lost boy. Rufio, we got with Rufio, and then when we got Bean, I was like, let's go. And she went, no. I went, what are we going with? And she said, oh, I quite like Bean. I went, no, I don't like Bean because, I don't know, I just don't like Bean. She's like, what do you want? I want Juan.
Juan's all right, yeah.
She said, I'm not having Juan. I said, okay, can we have Bean Juanito? Because that's more, he's quite a feminine looking dog. I was like, let's go with it.
What breed?
He's a Cavapoo, but look, he's got human eyes. Like
Yeah,
real
they
human.
do,
It's
yeah.
like there's a human trapped in him.
Yeah.
He doesn't know his name, which is wild. Like even now when I say, hey, Bean Juanito, he doesn't respond.
Is it that he's
Spanish.
ashamed?
Oh,
Like that, and he doesn't want the other dogs to know in the area? Bean Juanito. I'm called Dave, mate. I don't know what he's on about.
he is by far the
Pretty sure he's calling you. Nah. It's cool.
Bean Juanito.
No.
Bean
I
Juanito.
don't even know that geezer. No, it's I know we've got a Cavapouchon, and he's called Fred, and I know what you mean. They have very human eyes.
Oh, some of the side eye looks I get from him.
Very
I'm like,
tender, yeah.
there's someone in you. And it's,
Again, that could be taken out of context.
there's
No wonder he's
someone
giving
in
you side eye.
Fucking hell. Well, this
What are
is
you
a
getting
really
at?
strange
Yeah,
angle
yeah.
that you
Stop
can with.
it, Bean.
Anyway, so Cozy died. She was old. She was like the mean bitch. She was ruled the house, but she was lovely.
Yeah, the madame.
Yeah, and then it was Rufio and Bean. Juanito left. Rufio died, and then Bean was like, he was just lost. He's like, oh, where's my mate gone? Just for clarity, because I think I'm living, I thought I would be living in this box.
Yes.
And it's a bit like when people ask you what 5 people would you have dead or alive at dinner?
Yeah.
And you go, well, are they dead when you have them at the dinner, or are
Oh,
they
he's
dead?
alive.
He would have to be alive. I couldn't have a dead Rufio just in that box.
Yeah.
Like it would be.
Can't flush that.
No. I mean, I bet a Japanese toilet could flush it.
Yeah, exactly.
It would probably dice it up,
Yeah.
probably fry it for a little bit, maybe keep a little bit for sashimi.
Yeah.
And then, as if we've just gone full circle of opening up my heart about my love for Rufio to now picturing eating in him.
So let's go to the next thing. Let's move on from that cannibalistic end.
The world's greatest biscuit. And this is up for debate. In my opinion, this is the world's greatest biscuit. And it is specifically the Marks and Spencer's chocolate rounds.
Okay.
Hole in the middle and probably like 6 inches of chocolate around the biscuit. Shortbread biscuit. And they are fucking wonderful.
That's
Not-
the advert.
There
It's
you
just
go.
you- it's just you holding them going, they are fucking wonderful.
Fucking wonderful. They are the
Exactly.
best biscuit going. Now,
Yeah.
I'm happy for you to challenge me on that.
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? Because I sort of think straight away, this is going to sound really dull. I like a digestive.
Yeah, chocolate or plain?
I like them both. But
Oh, yeah,
a
good.
plain digestive, dunked in tea.
Dunked. Yeah. Good.
I'm a big fan.
No, it's good. That's not dull. That's good. That's a
Yeah,
classic.
yeah.
It's a great dipper.
Do you know who really, really loves biscuits? Billy Connolly.
Really?
Yeah, I sort of interviewed him. He is obsessed with
Biscuits.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, they're fucking phenomenal. Honestly, biscuits that my mouth is watering, and I'm like, I'm now looking around the room to see if there is any sort of remnants of a biscuit.
Don't drool on your beard, otherwise that'll remind me of my mum in Japan. So who are we putting at the top? Who's going first class? That's presumably got to be your sort of Marks and Spencers, your Flash.
I'm sorry, but it has to be the M&S chocolate rounds. Yes, they're in first class.
I quite like those. They're like ginger. They've got ginger biscuits and chocolate over the top of them. My wife has them in our cupboard.
They sound hideous.
Oh, no. Do you not like a ginger nut?
No.
Really?
Are you taking a piss?
No, I'm not.
The only thing I would like is the ginger nut sandwich, where it's got a bit like a custard cream.
Yeah.
The two things. That one I can tolerate.
Yeah. Custard cream's a good one,
But
isn't it?
custard creams, I can go through them in an evening.
Yeah.
Custard cream, not in Britain's top 5 biscuits.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Where have you got this list from?
This is
Custard cream isn't in the top 5.
not in the top 5. I'll give you the top 5. Okay. Number
Shall we have a guess at this top 5, Russell?
So I think the chocolate digestive is there.
It's not on the list.
Oh,
Bourbon.
Right.
people love a hobnob.
Chocolate hobnob's the best.
Bourbon's number 3.
Oh, good. That is good. But how's a bourbon on it, but not a custard cream?
Chocolate hobnob.
It's not on there.
What?
Jaffa cake.
It's number 4.
Okay. So what have we got? We got bourbon and Jaffa cake. It can't be like a digestive.
Rich tea.
If it's a rich tea, the world is gone.
Number 5 is a jammy dodger.
Oh, I can see that.
okay.
Yeah.
Number 2 is shortbread. It's a bit like you remember.
Yeah, shortbread.
Just shortbread.
Yeah. It's not just shortbread, Russell.
There's a lot of Scottish people out there.
Oh, right enough. That'll be them.
Number 1, Biscoff.
What?
Biscoff.
That's madness, man. That is
Biscoff.
Isn't that crazy?
What I love is everyone listening to the podcast is doing exactly what Joe's doing. Go, what the fuck? They're probably on a train going, fuck off!
Biscoff.
Like, it just creates that.
Number 1.
Yeah, but surely that's just because like they come with all these cups of tea and coffee when they serve. Do you know what I mean? Number 1, what favourite of the sold? That is bollocks.
It's absolutely bollocks. But what I would say, have you ever had Biscoff spread? That is absolutely mental.
Yeah, okay.
I accidentally got it instead of peanut butter and had a big bit of it. Phew. Trouble. Had a biscuit.
Sorry, did you put it on anything or were you just eating it?
I was just eating it.
Oh,
So I quite like, I'll just have a bit of peanut butter.
yeah, I like
But
that from you.
apparently, what's her name? Who was the terrible prime minister we had?
Well, hang on.
I mean, yeah. But
Where do we
no,
start?
it was before Boris Johnson. Theresa
May.
Theresa May used to just eat peanut butter on its own. She would like scoop it in, and she sort of said,
In public.
not in pub, well, maybe to some
Maybe
of
that
the-
would have got her more support.
Yeah, but she would just kind of like scoop, and it was that weird thing where you go, I'm a similar thing where my wife took a photo. We got this big tub of peanut butter, and there were like 8 spoons in it, where I just sort of left the spoon, and she sent the photo, and it was simply titled capital letters, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And
That's
I just had to I just explain.
it's lazy and disgusting, Russell.
It's ADHD, and I told her it's an illness. It's a disease.
Good get out from you there.
Yeah. No, it is. Well, that's always my thing. Well, that's my illness, darling.
Yeah,
It's my
really well
disease.
played.
It's my
Really
disease.
well played.
Yeah.
They can't come back at that. And, they're like,
No.
oh,
And she's
okay,
like, well,
fair
why don't
enough.
you take the drugs to fix it? And you're like, fuck.
No, I am. I dropped them in the peanut butter jar. I was trying to get them out.
What is that's really surprised me though, Biscuit. I really.
What would be your top biscuit then?
I think it would have to be thinking about it. What would I think the nation would go for? I would think a chocolate hobnob.
Yeah.
And I think for me, it would be, it's a digestive. I think that's definitely the one that I've.
Please be specific. Chocolate or plain?
Plain.
Oh.
I think a plain digestive, that would be the one for me. I really, it's just-
Sorry, Daddy. You all right? What?
Just like
No, I know, but I know, but I just there's no ambition.
Lack of ambition. It is choice of favourite biscuit.
Yeah.
That's like people that
All right,
go,
well, what's
oh,
yours?"
vanilla's my favourite ice cream. You're like, well,
Yeah,
all right, custard cream.
oh yeah. Now, Dan, now me and you can party.
yeah.
Now we can party.
Do you know, I often do that when I'm at a wedding, and you know when you get put on a crap table at a wedding, and it's just very difficult to get kind of things going. One of my go-to questions is like, "What's your favourite packet of crisps?" And within 5 minutes, that table is alight.
It connects everyone, doesn't
Everybody has an
it?
opinion.
Yeah, except for like the vegan with allergies.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you've really sort of singled
exactly.
them out,
Yeah, exactly. And they feel really bad, and you're
Yeah.
like, just go over to that
and
table.
they leave the wedding early.
But what is your favourite flavour?
Oh,
Crisps.
really good from you.
Thanks, man. Very. If you,
I mean, there's so many. I tried a new one last night. I can't remember the brand.
But it's because you made that sound so wistful and
It's
poetic.
the passion.
Yeah.
Well, I am very passionate about snacks.
Yeah.
Like, fucking especially biscuits.
Well, that's a
and
very
crisps.
good one. Okay, so
love 'em.
that's so your favourite snack. You're waiting at. I'll put a little context.
ADHD, let's do the crisps.
Okay, you're fine.
Oh, it's you put me on the spot here. I do like a classic. If I was given the option, a classic prawn cocktail Walker. Like,
Yeah.
that's a classic. But I also really like salt and vinegar discos because
Yeah.
it feels like they're burning holes in my tongue.
Yeah, you can feel the chemicals.
I love it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
especially when you get to the bottom and there's still the powder, like the dust, and then you
Yeah.
put it on your tongue. You're like, fucking hell, and then your lips are like shriveled,
I'm-
like,
that
like
really-
your nan's labia. Like
Yeah.
it's just completely.
Again, that's the ad.
Just,
In it, and it's just a close up of your nan's eyes.
yeah.
Like that, and it ends.
If we're talking snacks, Dan, I think
It's a Scotch egg.
I would a Scotch egg.
Oh, it's the best. Yeah, phenomenal. Scotch egg, bit of tomato sauce on, bang.
You'd go tomato sauce with a Scotch egg.
Yeah,
I'd go salad cream.
Fuck.
Oh,
Hideous.
ooh, nasty.
Hideous.
What about salad cream and cheese? What
Well,
do you
yeah.
like salad cream at all?
Well, sure. If it's 1985, why not?
Right,
But
excellent.
things move on. Like you
What
must
do,
be.
you, what do you mean? Ketchup's fucking been around how long?
Yeah, but no one eats salad cream anymore.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
My kids eat salad cream.
Yes, that's
they
fine.
prefer salad cream to mayonnaise and ketchup because I force them to eat that.
Well, your best condiment is Ancona hot sauce. What is the next thing you'd like to put in?
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's what dragon sweet chili sauce. Oh, that's
I'm
fucking
really hungry,
unbelievable.
man.
Oh, sorry,
Like
that's so
genuinely,
good.
well, all this sort of talk. We've
Actually,
gone,
balsamic vinegar,
yeah.
balsamic.
Can you imagine?
Oil, bread.
But imagine if you'd have got into that. Like, I often think about time travel, Joe. And
Yeah.
I think, God, if you'd have got into
How
the
often?
if you'd have got into the balsamic vinegar racket in like sort of let's say 1995,
Yeah.
because it was no one even knew what it was in this country, and now it's everywhere.
I think that's why Sardinians have got the most centurions in their country.
Oh, what? Yeah, because of balsamic. It's
Should we
like,
put that down to that?
let's do it. Yeah.
That's our record now, Dan, just so you know. Let's go to Sardinia.
Do you like to sunbathe on holiday, or do you like to do things?
No, I've got an issue. Well,
You're not a flopper. You like to kind of be about.
yeah, I can't I'm not very good at just sitting doing nothing.
Right.
I have to do stuff.
Okay.
So like when my wife's like, just relax, just do some sunbathing. I was like, we got 4 kids, love. Like, someone's got to entertain them. Let's go and do that. She's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay. You crack on then.
Yeah.
I'll just stay here for the next 6 hours.
But surely you're in the pool with them then?
Yeah.
Just mucking about.
Dominating them
Yeah.
in most games.
Great.
Yeah. I'll always say to them, mercy or no mercy. And they're like,
Well,
"What?"
before the game starts.
Before the game starts.
So they're like playing Cluedo.
Yeah.
Right, just to be clear, mercy or no
I'll
mercy.
always say, mercy or no mercy. And they're like, right. And when my son, when I first asked him, he went, what do you mean? I went, look, you got 2 choices here. Right, I will engage in this, whatever game we've decided.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
say it's Scrabble. I will engage in Scrabble with you.
Yeah.
And if you choose mercy, I will make it as fair as possible, but eventually you'll win. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you choose no mercy, it's no mercy, mate. I'm winning every single time. And that really gets us back up. Like, well, no, that doesn't mean you're guaranteed to win. I went, yes, it is.
I like that though, because there's something magnificent about that. Because presumably they select no mercy the older they get, and then the victory really means something.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, the trouble comes when they select no mercy. You're halfway through. I'm clearly dominating them, be it Monopoly, and I've got Angel Islington, I've got Mayfair, I've got everywhere. It's all on lockdown, mate, and there's hotels on all of them. Yeah, and I'm raking in the rent. And then they go, can we do mercy now? It's too fucking late. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
It's always at the start. You can't change your mind. And if you get upset and you don't think, I'm quite happy to sit here and play on my own. You can just leave.
And in many ways, that's a perfect metaphor for capitalism. What is next?
My next is a strange choice, perhaps, but it's my podcast co-host.
Oh, great.
Tom Fordyce, because producer Brian said, you've chosen Tom Fordyce over your wife. And I went, yeah, because I've got a wife and 4 children, and you said I could only pick 5 things.
Yes.
So then I've used up all my 5 things. So we're just in, I don't know, I couldn't just choose all 5 of them because that's waste my numbers. So I couldn't just choose one of them.
Got you.
Because it's out of order on the rest,
Got you.
even if you do have your favourites.
So it's your de facto pet.
Yes.
Pet
it's not,
or
it's-
chum?
Friend.
What does
friend.
What does he mean to you?
I've learned so much from him. It's he's not just a fountain of knowledge. He's a log flume.
Yeah.
Is that even better than a fountain? Is that better than a fountain?
Yeah, well, because it means that you can get.
He's my log flume.
It means
Yeah.
there's no knowledge for long periods of time, and then there's just all the knowledge
Yeah.
all at once.
Really good.
And you get lovely photos of the knowledge of you.
Which is
when
that-
you receive the knowledge. You're
Wow.
Like, yeah.
Which happens often.
Yeah.
with
And
him.
I like people like that. I like people that are really clever and have no problem just sort of dispensing the knowledge.
But does it in a way without patronising
condescending. Yeah,
or condescending or
Yeah.
judgment of it. He's genuinely cares about trying to help me or get that epiphany where I'm like, oh my God, is that what that word means? Is that what that means? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. And then I forget it a week later.
Where
and he
did
has
you
to do
meet
it
him?
again. Met him way back in Japan when he was a sports journalist and working for the BBC. And instead of doing the standard, like you touched on earlier, rugby questions or whatever, he asked me what, I can't remember the exact question, but it had been something like, what's your favourite food? What's your favourite, something different. And we just got talking and had a chat there. And then a few months later, he left the BBC, set up a podcast company and went, do you want to come do a podcast? And I was like, I don't know. And he was like, oh, I thought you'd be up for it. I went, I don't really want to do another podcast about rugby, mate. As much as I love it, I can't fucking sit here and bore the life out of people talking about one of the most complicated sports in the world that, you know, is dying on its arse financially. Wow, I've really sold it to you on this podcast.
Yeah.
He went, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that with you. Let's go and fucking, what do you want to do? I said, I want to meet loads of different people and like everyone's got a story. I want to go hear all these stories. And I used to, I'm going to say this out loud. Sometimes I used to sit at Clapham Junction eating food like regularly, and I would just sit there and enjoy people watching and trying to work out what people's stories were. Oh, where are they going? What thing? Or make up a story like, oh, they look like a bit of a dodgy couple. They're definitely going down the Premier Inn and they're having an affair. Or what's that old lady? So she was dressed really thin. Or this one lady in particular really stands in my mind where she was about 80, really small, probably about 4'8", small, bent over.
And I'm like, walk of shame.
That's why she's walking funny.
Yeah, exactly.
She's
walking
bent
sticks,
over, and I'm like,
places.
and I'm like, oh, she's got a bag of shopping with her. I'm like, oh, what a sweet little
section of accoutrements.
sweet. I'm glad I found someone else that just says inappropriate things. When thank you. And the next bit, I'm like, oh, what a really sweet little old lady. I wonder where she's been.
P Diddy's.
And then on point.
Go on.
It gets even better. Next thing, she like half turns her head, not to look at me, but half turns her head, sees there's a gap on the platform, and goes, oh, wow. And the biggest greenie came.
Wow.
I went and immediately went, right, that's completely blown the story I had of her in my head.
So she was the original Hock Turgo.
she was Hock Tur's great grandmother.
Yeah, exactly.
She'd actually just come from there. That's why she was clearing her throat, because it was actually full of semen.
But it's also that interesting thing, isn't it? Where that's what's magnificent about life, isn't it? That you completely misjudged that book.
Got it completely wrong.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about the podcast that we do. We get to meet all these different people.
Who is your? I mean, impossible. What one of the guests that stands out, and who would you like to talk to?
Two guests stand out for me. One was an early one, which was Gookie, Darren Gook, who was a marine biologist.
Right.
Who just blew my mind with all these different facts about the sea and the deep ocean, and the fact that we know more about space than we do the deep blue sea. I'm like, what the fuck? How is that in? And they're just the knowledge that he brought to the table from the job that he does. Like I was like, is that an actual job, or are you just sitting there reading books about the sea to learn that? And then the other one for me would be a lad called Josh, and he was a chimney sweep from Bath. And just, first of all, I didn't know the chimney sweeps. I thought, hang on, is this the Victorian thing?
So is he getting up there, or is he?
Yeah, he gets his head up there. He explains all the tools that he's got to do it, all the different ways and all that. And then all the history of chimney sweeps that he knew, and the night, and he was invited to people's weddings, because apparently in the old days it was lucky to have a chimney sweep at the wedding, and to touch his button and all that lot. Not a euphemism again, which I know you're really keen on, but they're not there fingering his arse. They're actually there just shining his button. Good. Which isn't another euphemism for his helmet at all. It just literally means the button on his chimney sweep jacket. But he was just a fucking incredible human. Like, he could have been anything. It was great to get to know what a chimney sweep does in this day and age, and what the history of it all. But he was one of those characters. It was just a normal bloke that could have done anything, but just salt of the earth type guy. And I just love meeting all these different people, because for a long time I've been stuck in this rugby bubble that, people, I'm probably less like a lot of the people in the rugby bubble in terms of public school upbringing, quite sheltered, like straight into rugby, and I had bits and bobs going on outside of it and didn't come through that system, but still being engaged in a 17-year rugby bubble career, it's not that's not real world. Like, I've experienced the odd bit of real world stuff, but it's not real world. So then to come out and meet all these different people on the podcast that we do is just, it's what really gets my juices flowing. Like even this, the ability to come and then meet you, who I go, oh my God, that's Russell Howard, amazing comedian, do this. But hang on, what's he actually like? What's he like when you sit in a room and get to talk about biscuits or your granny's labia? Like what's
He's all right.
He's all right. Do you know what I mean? Really enjoys talking about that.
That's the way we end it.
Guys, thank you.
On that. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Joe Marler.
Thank you.
That was so great, man.